Good morning, everybody. I'm KHOU 11 News anchor Ron Trevino, joining you from the KHOU newsroom on this first Saturday of the new year. It's 2020. Just like the new year, it's you just press that reset button. That's what you do when you get the new year. Just set the reset button and, get everything cranking again and renewed energy and optimism for the new year. That's what we're all hoping for. We just want to get you up to speed on some of the stories that we're covering today and some of the stories that you're clicking on, some of the stories we'll have on our newscast tonight at 6 and at 10. And of course, at the top of the news, still the rising tensions between the United States and Iran. Here's the latest on that. The president saying that the United States killed an Iranian general in an airstrike to, quote, stop a war. We did not take action to start a war. The president said he ordered the killing of Iranian General Qasem Soleimani because he was planning imminent and sinister attacks. The president says that the U.S. is ready and prepared for any response. He said that General Soleimani made the death of innocent people his sick passion and should have been hunted down years ago. The move marked a major escalation in the standoff between Washington and Iran. The U.S. is sending nearly 3,000 more Army troops to the Middle East now. Iran's supreme leader warned that a harsh retaliation is waiting for the U.S. after the airstrike. All right, back here at home, homicide detectives are searching for a person of interest in the shooting death of a woman found dead in a parking lot overnight. This happened around midnight outside an apartment complex in the 5500 block of Hollyview Drive. That's in northwest Houston. Police say they responded to a call of a shooting and found a woman in her 30s dead in the parking lot. Witnesses told them that the woman had been shot by a man during some sort of confrontation. The man, who police said was a person of interest in the homicide, fled the scene, and they're trying to find him. He's said to be in his 30s, but we don't have any description. Police say the victim lived at the apartment complex and was in some sort of dating relationship with the alleged shooter. One of the witnesses told police they tried to help the victim, but then the shooter opened fire on them as well, but no other injuries were reported. Police are now checking surveillance video in the area for more clues so they can find this shooter in that shooting last night. All right, let's talk about sports now. Big sports day for all you Houston sports fans because the Texans, they start the playoffs today. Oh yeah, it's a big game today. As you know, the Bills are in town as the Texans begin their march today toward an NFL title. Wouldn't that be awesome if they had an NFL title? Well, today they're taking on the Bills, and as you can see, yesterday they were painting the field for the wild card weekend. And former Houston Rockets star Hakeem Olajuwon is going to serve as the home field advantage captain and the coin toss captain when the Texans host Buffalo in the wild card game at NRG Stadium. The kickoff is 3:35 this afternoon. Fans who go to the game will get a We Are Texans flags to cheer on the home team. Houston's own Cam Franklin, the lead singer of the Suffers, a great band, she's going to perform the national anthem. A halftime performance by Grammy Award winner T-Pain. Remember T-Pain? T-Pain will be the halftime performance entertainer at the game today. Now the Texans are a 2.5-point favorite to advance in the playoffs. So they're the favorite today. The Texans defense will get a boost from the return of J.J. Watt, coming from what was considered to be a season-ending injury. Deshaun Watson's going to be back at quarterback. He sat out the Tennessee game because we didn't really need to win that game. He's going to be ready to go today. DeAndre Hopkins should also be a go after suffering an illness. So the Texans are going to be healthy. I feel good about this. Mm-hmm. But Addison, what do you think? I mean, first of all, Addison, you're here for the weather. But what do you think about today's game?
Today's game's going to be an awesome one. I think the Texans got this one.
I think it's going to be close. I think it's going to be close.
Bills are going to be a challenge.
But I got my fingers crossed. I think the big key is going to be the coaching. Mm-hmm. How well prepared are they for the Buffalo Bills?
I think this is their time.
Okay.
I think this is their time.
All right.
Because we were calling it earlier on this season, saying like it just felt like the momentum was swinging in Texans' favor this
Okay.
year. So I'm going
Let's
to go
do
ahead
it.
and put money on that.
Let's
the Texans
go.
got this one.
Let's go Texans.
In fact,
All
let's
right.
go ahead and take a look at those forecast conditions we do got going on there for the game. A little bit of some tailgating. Weather is going to be picture perfect to say the least. Lots of sunshine, temperatures in the 60s, a very light breeze coming on in out of a northwesterly direction, and no chance of rain. In fact, we don't have any chances for rain over the next several days as high pressure takes over for today, tomorrow, in through Tuesday. So we have lots of fair weather coming towards our region. And in fact, we don't have any storms nearby at all. One on the East Coast and one on the Northwest. That's about it. Nation's heartland, dry and clear for the most part, with just some scattered clouds coming on it. So for the day plan for the day today, Ron, it's looking pretty good. Picture perfect, I may add. Lots of sun coming through. Temperatures in the 50s to 60s. Sunset, it's at 5:35 p.m. And as we make our way in across the area, going into the 7-day forecast, we do notice that we do eventually, I should say, get a chance for rain coming on in. But good news, it doesn't come our way, I should say, until Thursday into Friday. That's when we, sprinkle a little bit of some raindrops in there. But otherwise, got a great 7-day forecast coming on in.
Not bad at all. And the weather today is going to be gorgeous when it gets into the 60s. You know what they should do at NRG Park is open that roof.
I think so.
But you know that's not going to happen because they never do that.
They never do? Why do you have the retractable roof if you don't open it?
That's a bigger question to be answered some other time, I guess, right? All right, thank you so much, Addison. So you're up to speed on what's going on today. If you have any questions about the forecast or the stories that we talked about earlier, go to our website, khou.com. Download the KHOU app, and of course, we'll see you tonight at 6 o'clock. Go Texans!
Go Texans.